Okay, quick thing before we start the show. Big changes are happening all around us. Are you ready? In my new book, SUPERSHIFTS, we uncovered the massive transformations reshaping how we live, work, and think in the age of intelligence. From AI to the future of work, this book is your guide to navigating what's next. Get your copy of SUPERSHIFTS today, available wherever books are sold, because the future isn't coming. It's already here. Okay, let's start the show.
Welcome to the Think Forward podcast, where we speak with futurists, innovators, and big thinkers. Come along with your host, Steve Fisher, and explore the future together.
Welcome back to Think Forward Foundations and Foresight. I'm Steve Fisher, and in this episode, we're tackling one of the biggest questions in futures thinking. What is foresight? If you've ever wondered whether foresight is just another word for prediction, or if you've thought, is this like fortune telling? Do I need a crystal ball? Then this episode is for you. Spoiler alert, no crystal ball required. Instead, foresight is a practical way of thinking about the future. It's not about guessing what's going to happen. It's about anticipating change, preparing for possibilities, and making better decisions today. So, let's break it down. What exactly is foresight and why does it matter? A lot of people assume the future is something that just happens to us. We wake up one day and boom, new technology, new trends, new disruptions. But the truth is, the future isn't something we just react to, it's something we can shape. That's where foresight comes in. Foresight is the ability to explore, anticipate, and prepare for multiple possible futures. It's a structured way of thinking about change, uncertainty, and opportunity. Instead of trying to predict one exact outcome, like saying, this is definitely what 2035 will look like, foresight helps us explore different possibilities so we can make smarter choices today. Think about it this way. Imagine you're standing at a crossroads with multiple paths ahead of you. Some are clear, some are foggy, some look easy, others look risky. If you could pause and think ahead, considering where each path might lead, you'd probably make a more informed decision about which way to go. That's foresight. It helps us zoom out, look at the bigger picture, and prepare for what's next. Now let's clear up a big misunderstanding. Foresight is not prediction. Prediction is about saying, this will definitely happen. It assumes there's only one future. But we all know that's not how the world works. Foresight, on the other hand, recognizes that there are many possible futures, not just one. Some are more likely than others, but there's always uncertainty. Let me give you an example. Back in the 1990s, most people assumed the internet would be a nice little tool for researchers and email. Very few people foresaw the rise of social media, e-commerce, and digital workforces. But those who practiced foresight, companies like Amazon or Google, were looking at multiple possibilities. Instead of assuming the internet would stay small, they explored different scenarios, which helped them prepare and innovate ahead of time. That's the power of foresight. It helps us think beyond just one possible future and consider multiple pathways forward. Now you might be thinking, okay, Steve, that's great for companies and big thinkers, but how does this apply to me? Well, here's the thing. Foresight is for everyone. If you're running a business, it helps you see where your industry is heading and adapt before competitors do. If you're managing your career, it helps you anticipate skills you might need in the future so you don't get left behind. Even in everyday life, foresight helps you make smarter long-term decisions, whether that's about financial planning, technology, or even where you choose to live. In a world that's changing faster than ever, foresight is a superpower that helps you stay ahead instead of being caught off guard. What's a change you've seen happening around you that might shape the future? It could be a shift in how people work, or what technology is emerging, or even how younger generations think differently about the world. Take a minute today and ask yourself, what's something happening now that could have a big impact down the road? That's how foresight starts, by noticing change and thinking beyond the immediate moment. And that is all for this episode of Think Forward Foundations and Foresight. In the next episode, we'll take this one step further and talk about the difference between foresight and prediction. Because trust me, there's a big difference. And understanding it will help you think like a futurist. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe and make sure to check out the next Foundations episode and other episodes on the show list. And don't forget, you have the power to shape the future. And as always think forward.
Thanks for listening to the Think Forward podcast. You can find us on all the major podcast platforms and at www.thinkforwardshow.com, as well as on YouTube under Think Forward Show. See you next time.
Thanks for listening to the show. Now, about that thing I mentioned earlier about the book SUPERSHIFTS. Imagine having a playbook to navigate what's coming next. That's exactly why I wrote SUPERSHIFTS, to help you understand and prepare for the seismic changes shaping our world. Don't just react. Get ahead. SUPERSHIFTS is available now, wherever you get your books. And if you order today, you'll get exclusive bonus content. Head to supershiftsbook.com and grab your copy now and start future-proofing your life. The future won't wait. Why should you?